Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Presenting before you this wonderful tutorial is the mentor Hampeyo Kleeman. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and don't you forget to share to others. Today, I'm going to be interpreting to you the easiest way on how you are going to get to know about the timetable. This is a natural science semester 1 2025 to 2026 lectures, labs, and tutorials timetable. Okay, so this is how this timetable is going to be. So you've got the day. Then, of course, you've got this is the time from 8 to 11. This is the time also from 11 to 14. This is the time also from 14 to 17. And we've got another time there from 17 to 20. So this is how it goes. On Monday, okay, on Monday, there's going to be a biology lab. This lab is going to be in week 1. In week 1, TG11 and TG12 are going to have this lab exactly at 8 to 11 hours. Then from 11 to 14, that is in week 1, the first week when you start your lessons, okay, on Monday, the first week. They'll be able to communicate to you whether it's a Wednesday, it's a Tuesday, it's a what. But the same week, okay, the same week, the same day, or whichever day, TG21 and TG22 are going to have a biology lab from 11 to 14. Okay, it can be the same day, it can be the other day, okay, but within the same week. And of course, from 14 to 17 hours, TG41 and TG42 are going to have a biology lab. Take note. Then in the same week, okay, in the same week, on Monday, the same week on Monday, okay, in week 1, TG13 and TG14 are going to have a chemistry lab, okay, on Monday in week 1. TG13 and TG14 will have a chemistry lab. Then from 11 to 14, they will exchange. TG23 and TG24 are going to have the chemistry lab in week 1. Then, of course, from 14 to 17, TG43 and TG44 are going to have the lab. Then, in the same week 1, okay, on Monday, okay, the same week 1 on a Monday, TG15, okay, TG15 and TG16, they'll be having a physics lab. Okay, they'll be having a physics lab. It will be on a Monday, week 1. They'll be having a physics lab. Okay, then whichever day within week 1, TG25 and TG26, the day is going to be communicated to you. Okay, but this is going to be in week 1. Okay, in week 1, TG25 and TG26 are going to have a lab for physics, and that is going to be around 11 to 14. Then immediately this team is done, from 14 to 17, TG45 and TG46 must get into the lab. The second week on a Monday, okay, the second week on a Monday, there will be a biology laboratory, okay, a biology laboratory, and this is a lab which is going to consist of TG15 and TG16. They will have it from 8 to 11, and then immediately they are done, these guys, another lab is going to commence, which is going to be from 11 to 14, and that is going to involve TG25 and TG26. And of course, from 14 to 17, TG45 and TG46, like that. Okay, so you follow the weeks, whichever way you are going to put them. Of course, in the second week, we are going to have a physics lab also again, and that is going to commence on a Monday. this is a lab which is going to have um, TG19, TG20. They'll be having a lab at exactly around 8 to 11. Immediately they're done, these guys must enter. From 11 to 14, immediately they are done, these guys must enter. So it's going to be quite a very busy schedule. Okay, like that. So basically this is how your laboratory is going to be. Your days, the days are going to be communicated. Okay, the days are going to be communicated for this. Okay, coming to lectures. We've got, sorry, there's this MSM clinic. For MSM clinic, the same Monday, okay, the same Monday, there's going to be an MSM 111 clinic, and it will only comprise of this particular group E. Okay, group E, and it will be exactly at 11 to 14. That's what this timetable is indicating. Okay, unless otherwise, but that is the interpretation for this particular table. Okay, clinic is where you go, and then of course you need to reassess some topics. So you don't understand, you ask. Your lecturer will be there. It's just a shape up in terms of mathematics, where you need to, ask questions. Where exactly are you behind, so that your lecturer will be able to communicate to you. Okay. Coming to lectures, it will be on a Monday. On the same Monday, there will be a lecture for mathematics, which will comprise of this group A from the NLT, and at the same time, from 7 to 9, group C is going to have physics 101 from multipurpose hall, and then at the same time, from 9 to 11, there will be physics 101 for group E in the NLT. Okay, then from 11 to 13, group A are going to have chemistry 101 from the NLT, and then MSM 11 for group B from the multipurpose hall. Then for group 13, for group D, it will be from 13 to 15 NLT. Okay, this is going to be on a Monday. Okay, so it's going to be a very big schedule. And then from 15 to 17, it will be group A from the NLT, and then biology group C, you'll be having it from the multipurpose hall. So if you're in group C, you take note. If you're in group A, you take note. So apparently, group A on Monday, if you're in group A on Monday, you're going to have this lesson here from 7 to 9, then you rest. Again, from 11 to 13, you're going to have a chemistry lecture. You rest. Then again, from 15 to 17, you're going to have a lesson here. I'll make sure that you attend. These are very important lessons. If you attend, I don't know why you. If you don't attend, then I don't know why you are in school. Tutorials. These are lessons conducted by your tutors. Okay, so your each group or each tutorial group is going to have tutors. Okay, tutors are there to help you, to guide you, to ensure that you understand your tutorial sheets, your questions you are able to answer. Sometimes they might even be giving you quizzes. So from 8 to 9, it's just an hour, by the way. From 8 to 9, TG31 is going to have a biology 1-1 tutorial, and also TG40. You'll be having that. Remember, they haven't indicated the location you're going to have it, meaning your tutors will communicate. Your tutors will communicate. Then from 9 to 10, TG35, you'll be having a tutorial. 10 to 11, you'll be having a tutorial TG39. Then TG32, from 11 to 12, you'll be having a tutorial. And then TG30, from 12 to 13, you'll be having a tutorial. Then 13 to 14, TG1. 14 to Shani, TG9. 15 to 16, TG11. So this timetable is quite bulky. Very bulky, but I know the reason as to why they've compressed it is because we are quite a lot. We've got a number of groups. Okay? Quite a number of groups. Okay, this is on a Tuesday. So Tuesday, week 1, you check this TG is going to have a lab at from 8 to 11. Also from 11 to 14, this TG is going to have a lab. Then 14 to 17, this TG is going to have a lab, and it ends there. Okay, the same Tuesday. Okay, the same Tuesday. Okay, the same Tuesday in week 1, you expect these guys to have a lab at these times. I'm sure we understand how to interpret that. Then coming to lectures, the same concept. From 9 to 10, these guys will be having a lecture. Then from So from 7 to 9, Group A will be having a lecture. From 9 to 10, Group A will be having a lecture. From 11 to 13, Group C is having a lecture. From NLT, New Lecture Theatre. And then Group A, again, you guys are having Group A is having quite a number of lectures. Okay, so you have to be strong. Group B is having a lecture. Group B is having a lecture. Group D, let me see, from 11 to 13, Group D is having a lecture. Group E is having a lecture. Group D again, biology, from 15 to 17. Okay, this is quite simple. Of course, your tutorials at these time frames. Now, it's quite important you just choose your TG and your group so that you can have a separate timetable, which is going to be very easy for you to interpret. If you found this video interesting and quite helpful, consider subscribing and hitting the like button. This is the mentor, Hampir Kliman. Thank you so much.